I'm David D, the official voice of the best thriller books. I'm here to introduce the next episode of The Five Angry Men. Today they discuss what would be the theme song they would choose for the other men. No one asked me, but in my case, my theme song would be Wash It All Away by Five Finger Death Punch. Anyway, here are the boys.
Welcome back to another episode of The Five Angry Men. As usual, I am Stuart along with Todd, Derek, Steve, and Chris Miller. And today our topic is, what would be your theme song for the other Five Angry Men? So each of you should have 4 theme songs, and we'll go around, and then after each round, we'll vote on who we think had the best one, and then if there's a tie, I will break it because I'm running it. So to start, let's go with Todd. You're first up on my screen. Take it away.
All right. So you want me to list my theme songs for the other folks? All right. Let's start with Steve.
Actually, hold on. You make a good point. Shut up, Todd. We're going to do this differently now.
Okay.
All right. Todd is up first, and the rest of us will give our Todd theme song. How's that?
All right, I like it.
Good.
So in that case, Steve, you want to start with your Todd theme song?
My Todd theme song is Follow the Yellow Brick Road from The Wizard of Oz. Because he's short like a munchkin and he moved back to Kansas.
Ooh, that's clever. I like it. Okay, Miller, you're up next.
All right, so I had trouble deciding between 2, so I'm going to give you my 2, and I think I'm going to tell you which one I'm leaning towards. So originally I was thinking Slim Shady by Eminem, and I think we can kind of see like where that's leaning. Yeah. But then I said, I don't know, Todd's a huge soccer fanatic, or football if you're from the motherland. So my theme song for Todd is The Cup of Life by Ricky Martin, which was FIFA 98 theme song. So
you know what? That's awesome. I like that.
All right, Derek, what do you got for Todd?
Well,
Good.
since we've had to listen to him bitch about missing Florida and being out in the cold Midwest, I thought Toes by Zach Brown, where he's got his toes in the sand and he's dreaming about that. And then he goes back to the red clay. So
toes in the water and his head up his ass. Sorry, Todd. All right, so mine for Todd is favorite things from The Sound of Music. And if you don't, if you'll indulge me, Pele and Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo, Bucks and the Chiefs and the Denver Broncos, every franchise from every league. These are a few of my favorite teams. Red Sox and Yankees, Man City and Chelsea, Tar Heels and Blue Devils, MJ and Kobe. Money on LSU, Bama, Wet Dream. These are a few of my favorite teams.
Dude.
he's got baby brain.
Yeah. Unstrung.
Full sleep. I'm impressed. That's gonna be my ringtone, by the way. I'm gonna make
Todd's was my easiest, actually.
Ooh. I don't
All
know
right,
how we don't pick that one.
yeah.
Vote.
it's not even fair. You wrote your own song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
That's the
I'll
winner.
take it. Thank you.
and a cease and desist letter to come. So
Pull that clip.
All right. So next up, we'll go to Steve on the hot seat. And Todd, since you were lambasted last round, you can start.
all right. This one was a little easy for me. I have 2 though. Bigfoot by Don Jones, which is oddly I looked it up. It's a pretty good song. I actually was jamming out to it earlier, so check that one out when you that or went for my boy Willie Nelson, Redheaded Stranger, because like he's got red hair. there's drugs out in the Pacific Northwest. I'm just saying. So those are my tips. Either one.
Nice. All right, Derek, what about you?
I got two too. You weren't the only one that thought of a Sound of Music song. The first one I thought of was "Climb Every Mountain," because that's their do all their hiking and stuff. But then I also got "Born to Be Wild" by Steppenwolf. So
Nice.
because our boy likes to go out into nature a lot.
Yeah.
Nice. Those are good.
Derek, you're my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was gonna sing it, so no, I can't do it, Stu.
Okay, Miller.
I went classic rock as well. And when we talked about this, the first song that came to mind was "Freebird" by Leonard Skinner, and that stuck for me. So
Nice.
you gotta let me fly.
These have been really good. I ended up going with two as well. I kind of followed Todd on the first one. I went with "Sasquatch" by Ice Cube because I picture Steve as a big Ice Cube fan. But the second one I picked was "Amore" by Dean Martin because Steve is a big fan of classic Italian Sbarro's pizza.
Well done.
It's a fine Italian eatery, is what it is.
All right.
Better than Papa
a
John's
vote.
and whatever. All right. What are you guys
A vote?
picking?
I will.
yeah,
I'll start. I'll cast my vote first. I'm going with either one of Derek's. I think they're both really good. I think Steppenwolf though, "Born to Be Wild" for me. Todd.
Yeah.
I would say that too.
I was leaning. I hate nice things for Steve, but that it works. It works.
What about you, Miller?
Steppenwolf rules.
Cool. All right.
Kinda like
Steppenwolf, "Born to Be Wild." All
Thank
right.
you.
Next up, we'll just keep going around. Miller, you're on the hot seat. All right. The song for Chris Miller. Steve, you want to kick this one off?
Sure. Yeah, I got two as well here. My first thought was "Radioactive" by Imagine Dragons.
Okay.
Right. I think it's self-explanatory. Guy working in with nukes, right? The other one is "Yellow Submarine" by the Beatles. Also self-explanatory. But those just popped in my head immediately when I thought of Chris.
Nice. All right. Derek.
I only picked one, and Luke Combs, "Beer Never Broke My Heart." That's the song.
That guy right there.
Very,
So-
very good song.
That's
I
appropriate.
like it.
Thank you every time I hear that song, Chris.
I had one, and it was locked immediately. "Under the Sea" from The Little Mermaid. That's just actually Miller. I think of a little lobster singing. So Captain Seafoam.
Under the sea.
That was a lock for me. Yeah.
All right. For me, I went country music as well, Derek. I went with "Hard Working Man" by Brooks and Dunn. I picture you with like a hard hat on. You're the only one in this group I can picture wearing a hard hat. But yeah, that one just that was just what popped in my head. So Brooks and Dunn.
Air would fit.
I'll chime in real quick. I did my own for myself. I felt like
Baby Shark.
you guys were doing it. I should get the chance to roast myself a little bit. So the one I went with was "Lit," My Own Worst Enemy. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that I feel like that kind of explains a portion of my life here and there. So
We should have a song about not following instructions, and I think that would have something about time zones. Maybe I don't know.
shut up.
All right. A
Shut
vote
up, Todd.
to the vote. Who wants to cast their vote first? Steve?
I don't know. I think "Under the Sea" is pretty good because it's not just the profession in the submarine, but he's got two girls, right? That I'm assuming probably loved The Little Mermaid as they grew up.
He's also
That's a good
blocked
point.
off of SS Seafoam into the sea. So
I dig it.
That's
She
true.
didn't sing. She just flipped. I mean,
All right, we'll go with Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid.
Victory.
Yeah.
Nice one. All right, really quick before we go to the we're about halfway through. Was there anyone that you guys really struggled with picking, or did they all come pretty easily to you guys? Because I'll be honest, I struggled with Derek. I struggled.
Oh,
Derek was easy. What are you talking
no,
about?
I think Stu, you were the one I struggled with.
I'm trying to think.
No.
Maybe you, but there were so many. I had trouble narrowing it down.
I think
Awesome.
Todd was the last one I did. That one probably.
I could tell.
Oh, it's Zach Brown. It's a good song.
That's good. All right.
That's-
Speaking of Derek, let's put Derek in the hot seat, and let's start with Miller.
All right, so I went with another. I feel like classic rock. Derek screams classic rock, but Rush is one of your favorite bands, right? Like that's
Yeah.
one of your favorite bands. I didn't go Rush. I wanted to stay away from them because I know you love them. So I actually went with "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. Like I feel like even when you hit a rough time, a rough patch, you're like, it's gonna keep on kicking it. Don't stop believing. Keep getting after it. So I feel like that's
All
what
right.
best describes you, Derek.
That's a good one. All right. How about Todd?
All right, I had two, because of course. The first one, Old Man, Neil Young. And it's not
I knew that was coming.
yeah,
I knew that one was coming.
we're becoming like you, you know? I'm just saying, hey, we're similar just because of the age difference. We value the same things. No, it's because you're old. But and the other one was as good as I once was by Toby Keith. I was like, you know what, Derek,
That's a good song.
That was a good one.
he's got a good one time in him, and then he needs to rest. Those are my two for you.
Solid. Should have just gone with the second one. All right, Steve.
You said you suck, Todd.
You know what? I'll give Todd some props. Old Man was my runner-up. I thought that was a good one, but you have to combine that with my winner, which is Mr. Telephone Man by New Edition.
Yes.
Because Old Man and Telephone, right? Old Man flip phone. And I know Derek's got a landline in his house. Like he just has to, right?
No,
So,
no landline.
yeah, whatever.
You can still use the phone number for it, but no landline.
So yeah, Mr. Telephone Man.
I like that.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I struggled with Derek's. I feel like in a different life, Derek would be my dad. I don't know why.
Maybe.
How do you
But,
know he's not?
True.
This is my granddaughter.
You drank
So the first one I thought of was Old Man River, playing in the old man thing. But I was trying to picture what I can see Derek like, in the summer driving his car with the windows down, what song he would put on. And for some reason, Jump by Van Halen was just really sticking in my brain, not for anything other than like the sound of the song. That and A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. Those two were just kind of the things I could
Two good
picture
songs.
Derek jamming to.
Two good songs.
All right, let's open it up to the vote. Miller, got a vote? Steve? Nothing. Awesome. Thanks, guys. All right.
fine. I'm voting
Oh, I
for
feel
mine.
special.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to vote for yours, Todd.
either one. I'm gonna vote for either one of mine.
I actually like
No,
Todd's
I'll go with
second one.
Todd's. I'll go with
I
Todd's.
like
second.
Todd's second one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was now. What was it, Todd?
Toby Keith. It's good one.
Toby Keith. That's right. Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Toby
Feeling
Keith.
Dominating.
All right. All right, my turn. We can start with Todd if you want to go first.
All right. So Stu took me a little bit again, had to narrow it down, but the two I have are That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain.
Nice.
I'm sure others may have.
I'm glad you picked that Shania Twain song.
I feel like a woman.
But I had to go back to the depths of the vault and find I Hate Everything About You from 3 Days of Grace. So
Wow.
yeah, when I really had to think back, I was like, no songs about just eating stuff. I was like, there was. So those are my two. I
Are
still,
those, is that on your angry gym music? Is that what you go listen to?
Do
You
I
think
look
about Stu while you're in there?
I thought that song was it by I thought it was by Ugly Kid Joe. I hate everything about you.
Oh, there's one. Yeah, there's one. Yep. It may be a cover. I don't know. But 3 Days Grace was the
Yeah.
one that I jammed out to at some point. I don't know. High school, junior high. I have no idea when it came out. Yeah. So there you go.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
How about Derek next?
I picked this one just because of the situation you're in right now. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N'
Mm.
Roses.
Nice.
I like that one.
Very sweet, Derek.
Yeah.
I don't want to get Stu mad. Come on.
Taking it easy on me. All right. Miller, what about you?
I went a little sappy with this one. It's by Darius Rucker. It's called "It Won't Be Like This for Long." I feel like
That's a good tune.
we are all fathers, and you are the newly appointed father in this group, and it's not going to be. I mean, my kid just turned 12 today. Like looking back through the pictures, it seemed like yesterday she was born. So, I mean, I thinking about it, my wife was like, "Yeah, 4 years she's going to be driving a car." And I was like, "Holy crap!" So it's not going to be like that for long, Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah. These 2-hour naps in the middle of the night have been brutal, but you guys have been cool.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Good choice.
Except you. Shut up, Todd.
But hey, take pictures because honestly, like that's what sparked so much of my memory because I was so tired for so long that you kind of forget and life moves on. And then you see those things like Miller was doing. You're like, oh crap, yeah. So take pictures.
Yeah,
Will do.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Steve.
Way too sappy.
Yeah, so Chris and Derek are way too nice. I'm gonna go more on the Todd track, and everything's inspired by how Stu hates everything and anything that was ever written. So I had two. One is No Scrubs by TLC. And the other one, funny enough, you mentioned Ice Cube. Ice Cube's got a diss track called No Vaseline. And so I like that one because, again, like you're dissing some of the books you've read and you do it without applying Vaseline.
I'm looking
No
at
lube.
Miller's face right now, and this makes me laugh so much harder.
I'm literally trying to not say anything.
You're doing a great job of it too.
I'm trying to bite my tongue. I know I could say some very inappropriate things.
It's demonetized. All right, take it to a vote.
I'll vote right away. No Scrubs. I mean,
100%. Hey, TLC's in the. That's it. That wins.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, good job, Steve. All right, that was
all right. So out of all those, like, who was the best? Like, who do you think the song epitomizes the most?
Like whose is most accurate?
Yeah. So you're like, I'm Under the Sea. We got No Scrubs.
Born to Be Wild.
Born to Be Wild.
And then Derek was
Toby Keith.
There's
Toby
yeah.
Keith.
Yep.
Todd, what were you?
I think he's the Ricky Martin song.
I don't think that was the one we chose, though.
No.
I think you guys went with the Stuart Ashenbrenner original.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, it was the Stuart Ashman original.
See, take pictures. I can't remember anything. Man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Deuce.
thanks, guys. That was fun. That was another episode of the Five Angry Men. What?
Stu, I need another. Stu, can you just give me?
Off?
Stu, can you give me a glimpse, just a real quick glimpse of Encore, maybe, please?
No thanks.
But
Can you do
accent
it in a
is-
French accent next time?
We.
Do an Italian accent for you, Steve. All right, for Derek, Todd, Steve, and Miller, I'm Stuart. We'll see you next time on the next episode of Five Angry Men. See ya.
See you.
Adios.